not a huge amount has happened. We've just had the next French turn. I say not a huge amount has happened. The British have gone. They went out the door after the Highlanders were broken. The King O's were behind them. They got broken as well, which meant a broken brigade. And the Brits have gone. Over here in the centre, General Dan has pushed through with his French brigade here. So that's looking pretty good. But we're halfway through the British turn here. And the British Hussars forced these guys into square. And the Guards division, not brigade, Guards division have come on. And they are going to shore up the British right-hand side against the French left. So that's all that you've missed. It wasn't. It was important. I forgot to move this unit here because I'm an idiot. But apart from that, you've not missed a huge amount. I'm going over here. This is the French side, and we can see that you've got the woods. No, that's the one I was thinking of. I forgot what the word for clump of trees was. And it's been cleared of the Nassau. Looks like there's some sneaky Dutch Belgians on the other side there. But these two units of Frenchies are looking like they're sitting pretty in the woods there. So we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of Hanoverians and Guard over there, though. So that's, well, I would say that I'm feeling apprehensive, but I'm all the way over there, so I don't really care, to be honest. But we'll see how the commanders deal with them as we continue with British turn. I think we're probably, turn 8 now? Turn 9 for the British. So I'm not sure what they've got left reinforcements-wise. But as soon as they come on, I'm sure we will kill them anyway. So we'll be fine. So there we go. Ooh.
We've just moved on.
I'm done on the move. I'm kind of stuck now.
Sorry, G, I'm in your way. Just give me a second.
What have you got in this 5? This.
Sorry, I'm just trying to plug the camera in, so we are good to go. Fantastic. Right, sorry, Sheldon.
I'm not going to be able to stand for much longer, I think. I'm stuck in combat there.
Because we didn't do combat last time. Yes.
We did, huh?
We did it in our turn. Yeah, this is only just their turn now. Oh, okay. Oh, they're still in movement. They're still in bringing stuff on. Okay. This is the said he was going to do a thing at the end of their turn.
Rich used to say, you know, I'm dead with all my other stuff, so I'm bringing on more stuff.
I had to give him some stuff.
Hello, reinforcements by course. Yes, could I place an order, please?
Large packets.
Everything counts in large amounts, doesn't it?
I've never seen Guard play in Blackfire. I'm looking forward to this. Oh fuck, Rich.
They're quite good. No, they're quite good.
Even by you.
No, you'll have.
I'm looking forward
We've
to
still
it.
got to watch the other one. There's Paxton. Kemp's wandering around the countryside somewhere.
Somewhere. He's on a road.
Dan, can I just ask you just to check that it's live for me, buddy? I don't want it to be unlisted again. It looks like it is, but
I'll just bring them on then.
What part is it?
Well, if we can see it on that screen, surely it is.
Excellent.
yeah, that's
I can take some on
lovely.
the
Thank you. Not necessarily, Clive, because we discovered. It was being streamed live this morning, but only to me. Now, obviously,
love this.
my laptop will show me.
He must have had a family thing.
Well, he has said to me when he was going to come down, he was going to be
They normally have a little weekend away. It must have been a thing.
Yeah, I've been able to post it subsequently. I just made
Rest of the
it.
British move. No, in the last one.
Oh,
If it hasn't come
yeah,
on or moved,
yeah.
it's their move. If they're all moved,
I've initiative and done my shizzle. I'm done.
Can you just let me know on the chat if you can see it? Because we had some tech problems this morning, so just say hello or something like that on the chat, please, and that would be awesome.
they've already
Because it'll
moved.
just come on.
Oh, they've just come. Oh, the other ones.
The other ones are off.
Yeah.
So I'm done.
It's hooting.
Shooting. It is. Everybody happy with just move to shooting then? Yeah. Right.
No. I'm happy to move to the French turn.
Yeah.
Right.
If that's
Let's see what these guys
agreeable.
can do up here then.
Don't use the way this.
There's only one
On the
shot
left,
per
there should be a
space of the square or something.
It'll have some loose artillery, and on the top, can you get us 2 artillery pieces out of it? It's on the very bottom.
I'm not sure.
You cannot reach it.
I'll check.
To your
And you see what I mean?
Yeah,
There's some
part of the
on
French
top of it.
blokes.
Or from, yeah. These aren't the ones
So they
who
can have
test for the
one-
first thing, are they?
What do you want?
Okay,
The-
cool.
the
Just
militias
two
who do
watch
it,
on
who
the piece,
test.
because
you're
Yes,
asking
sorry, yes.
Was that all happening?
No. This is that we took that back.
So you want to shoot the cavalry?
Two. That's still one good.
And then
One that way.
If
you want,
or you can
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
behind.
Quads, shoot those dudes.
The cavalry?
No.
Yeah, same.
Sharpshooter. So you
That's interesting.
roll the other dice for your second shot. So that's the hit. So
Yeah, so I need
is that on
to
these guys?
Yeah.
So you can re-roll that one then.
Bounce on that.
The save on those
Well,
guys.
lucky as well, 'cause it would have been a
Alright.
good little
And
roll.
the levers. I'm just going to try and shoot them.
No, I've got a box with 9 artillery pieces in. I just picked.
Only
The
three
only
dice.
Hanoverian battery. No, I'm not going to change it, but it's.
They've just used
Let's
what's
try that.
available.
Let's try that, Shane. There you go. You're still there. Three.
Well, there's no.
They're okay, but they aren't full.
These sharpshooters.
It's not as if anyone's going to say that you can't use those.
That's up to really.
You're not going to say that, are you?
Sorry?
You're not going to say that. No, they're Hanoverian troops. You can't use those.
No,
Are they avant-garde?
I would disregard them as being
Yeah, sharpshooters.
people found on the route.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Pressed into service.
It's the light guard regiment.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be an interesting regiment to
Yes, luckily. That's sort
So,
of. It's a bit of a problem.
these a lot have been coming this way. All the sergeant majors have been rounding up the troops that have been coming this way.
Yeah.
No, turn around, back in.
The provost getting them all back moving again.
Yeah.
It's 5 inches. I checked. I measured it.
Well, that should be 120.
Well, that could be all your spare figures that you've got. What are we going to do with a single figure? Just the idea for it.
These guys are
Polyglot
going back.
battalion.
These guys are going to shoot the squares. They're both shooting the squares. It's just hard to get that.
Sharpshooter.
And Ian was looking for an excuse to use
Oh,
the
yes,
Brunswick
it.
Provost Corps.
Oh.
Two
That's
arms.
actually
Yeah.
You're the man. I wish I could be like you.
Well, most armies,
The Brunswick colour tie.
yeah,
It's never
most armies would have had them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the French didn't, but certainly
It's
the
the
British
funny
did.
hat and the silly skull, done it. Well, that was alright. Right, Richie, what are you up to?
Yeah, I took on
I'll
that.
just come on as I'll fire the
So you're going to
skirmishes.
shoot a hang?
Well, if I fire the skirmishes, is that my first fire then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is
I
actually.
think it is. I like something now, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't waste it on that.
I did make some little first.
That looks
cannons.
awesome. That British Guards division. It really does look cool. I'm going to try and get.
It was on the list 27 was which one's the most popular one.
Actually, I don't know if I put them in the right.
I like the
It's either-
look of
it's
the
either-
captain's back to the ground from behind.
They're the Coldstreams, aren't they? That's Coldstream, isn't it?
No, they're, hang on.
Yeah, that's the Coldstream. Which one's that? That's the first. And that must be 2 battalions of the third.
Oh, it's the seventh.
That's a company flag rather than
Oh, right.
regimental flag.
Right.
That's why it's got the numeral 7 on it.
So that means they fight down Greeley.
So they just got.
Yes, that's the Garter Stars, so they're the Coldstreams.
So they are yeoman militia, I believe.
And they're the Scots.
Just install a uniform.
Yeah, I think that's the third, isn't it? And that must be.
That'll be the first of the first and the third of the first.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the first and the third, yeah.
I thought it was the 5th of the 9th.
Well, if it's only the
Well,
first.
it's fourth,
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Pathetic. Okay, so what have we got? Shooting or more moving?
That's it.
Is that it?
It's any combats that are remaining.
Just not one in there, really.
Oh, I'll shot.
Okay.
Out the house.
Those buggers in the house.
You know in Black Hawk Down when they get put on the bank?
They are shaking.
So I'll have 2 into the back one and 1 into the front one.
Well, it. Yeah.
They're shaking on this, is that not the front one?
Oh, right, okay. If they're shaking, then.
Yeah.
But they're quite blank range, though.
Yeah.
So,
So there's just 3.
yes.
What gives you?
Yeah, but for which one?
As they lie, it was the left-hand unit, so whichever unit's on the left.
Oh.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down.
When did we start playing? Colin's asking me date. Well,
About 11:30-ish.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
right.
it.
Yeah.
We had a couple of turns before lunch, so.
Yeah, the first time we took 9 minutes.
Is it the combat? Yeah, let's get it on.
okay, ready?
Yep. I won combat last time, so I'm still getting on 3s. I'll get 3 this time.
Just as well. Yeah. Go through.
And I'm on 4 dice,
Oh, one hit.
Just this one.
So, what was that for?
Combat.
I should have 6 dice. Sure.
Only 4 dice.
Is it not 4?
6, man.
6.
Just 2 more. One more hit. They do lose the combat, I'm afraid, though.
Yeah.
So, have they got any extra casualties?
No.
Nope. So,
How many did you do on them?
just one. He's already done one. Oh. So that's a 5. That's withdraw 12, is it? In disordered?
But not gone.
No, gone. No. Although if they're.
If they go off tail, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone.
Just double check it's 12 then, because obviously it's
I
important.
think it is 12.
I think it is 12.
Because they went off to come back before.
Yeah, it's because these are shaking, they're on 3.
Oh no, they're only on 2. They're only on 2.
They're only on 2.
Yeah, 1 full move, so only 12. Yeah.
Right, so I'm in the healing area.
12 and disordered. Yeah.
It's the hospital.
Well,
Both
if they go
disordered
back
though.
on disorder,
They are disordered.
how do
They're
they?
not when they come back though.
Oh yeah, because they'll lose it.
They lose it when they
lose it.
Yeah, so
That's why
they
we
can't do
don't
anything
come back.
next turn and then turn after all from to come back.
The issue is that they've now gone behind the advancing
Yeah.
area.
I moved into the building.
No, that'll be a
Where the Hanoverians come.
You can move
Yeah.
next to the building.
Yeah.
Go.
I think
We'll wait and see the Hanoverians are. They're probably not going to be enough room, is it?
No.
it's probably going to be helpful. If I'm gone.
Yeah.
Anyone combats then?
Is that all combat? Wow, that's the shortest combat turn so far.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is going to be a solo one, I reckon.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, it could be.
Flip me right, it's going to
charges.
be
Initiative. I would say they're too far. I mean, they're just in.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any good. These guys, however, they're within 12 of them, so they are going to make initiative move straight forward. These 2 units here are going to charge that square. In fact, sorry, no, that unit's going to charge the square.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I'm off the hill, so I can put the rest of the figures of this battalion back on. It's been like a splinter in my mind all this time. There. Pop over there. These guys going to go in. Sorry, Bosh. They're within 12 of them, so they are going to shuffle over. No, they're not. They're because they have to turn.
Remember,
So.
the variants are coming on there.
There's got to be room for it to come on there, hasn't there?
Yep. They're going to initiative charge the Jaegers.
Cool. Who's doing that? These guys.
No.
Do I have to, Rick? Can I just give you a blast?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
You can stand and
Shut and
shoot.
shoot.
No, you can charge.
Because I'll just evade right back off.
Let the death's head be well known.
Absolutely.
Let's do that then.
That's as long as they can take it.
No, just.
Or am I allowed to?
It's not. I think you can just stand. I was going to check for you, but
We skirmishes,
what you
aren't
got to remember though is how many have you lost any units?
Yeah.
Your Brunswick village, I'm
Not dead. You
No.
just keep going to this table.
Surely skirmishes can't stand.
I was
The
going to just
former
check.
line.
These are.
They're not classed as skirmishes. They're a small unit, not skirmishes. They're kind of an anomaly in the.
I wish you could just jump into that. Just jump into that little building there.
I think I said jump in the middle of the square.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Cause all kinds of chaos then.
Oh, well, should I just pull back then? Just to save hassle. Would that be easier to read?
I'd stand if I were you, mate. There's no reason in running away.
Well, that's just nice. Well, my flag's going to get thrown on the floor and jumped on by Dan if I run away. We can't have that.
Yeah, but it's only the Brunswick flag.
Or the Ukrainian flag.
Oh, Ukrainian
There's
flag.
nothing compulsory forces you to evade if you don't want to.
Right, I'm going to stand there.
Okay.
Alright?
You take it like a man.
Take it like a man.
Right, while that's happening, I'm going to order this unit to move to here. In fact, I'm going to order both of these units to support the frontline units. Yes. For 2 moves.
What do you find it?
Just have a look for you.
So 2 units.
You get 400.
Echelon to the right, come on the line.
No. I'll get
Them
some
done.
close fire too, won't
Yeah.
you? Sure.
Them's done, shafted.
You bollocks it.
Alright.
I should have really done a disordered withdrawal with that unit.
To get
Move
me
it
on
back here, and then move
All we're doing, I'm going to reorganise to
So
put
that
two
I know.
two lines,
Move it down here.
and the third one coming up behind them. Well, I'll get one move.
Try and get flanks of the.
I get no more for sevens.
the
To do them bog all.
So I'm going to
Have you fluffed it?
Yeah, for both.
whole brigade.
I'm rich, you did.
Actually, that's it.
Burp.
In that direction, yeah.
Right, somebody needs to come and help me here, I think,
Cover that space.
in the next go.
Well, I was hoping
Calc it.
Halkett might arrive,
No, okay, 1 second.
and we've got the.
Yeah.
Division
You're
commander,
here.
command the artillery.
Oh, now I'm going to follow the phalanxes.
How many more patrolling cars are there? Still.
Number artillery movement.
12.
So, first move. So halfway across the field.
Did they? I thought.
I'm suggesting the French commanders over on the British side of the table.
They filled the water.
Divisional brigade, the corps.
Alright.
Division
Four
commander
assets.
over them.
Alright.
Did you even get any disorders last time?
The 18th cavalry.
No, I missed it.
Yeah, no, you hitting them. That was just.
No, I missed it. I had 3 fours.
Yeah, I was triple
So,
four.
I'll say that.
I'm upset by the cavalry base hovering. It's interfering with the OCD now.
Oh, honestly, you have no idea.
I know someone with CDO. It's like OCD, but the letters are in the right order.
We talk about the wrong numbers, NSN numbers on things. My former SQMS had to order some
I'm
pickets,
going to move
6 foot
these
pickets,
3 battalions.
and he was in a bit of a hurry on the
Well,
Friday,
I'm gonna
and we
move
were trying to get
this
some
one
done.
battalion.
He was had the planning conference, and we had to go get pickets to do some fencing stuff. So he quickly ran away to his office, came back, said, "Look, they're all ordered. It'll be, give a couple of weeks, but we'll be in time for the exercise, yada, yada, all fine well." About 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, huge vehicle arrived. One number out, and instead of 6 foot
It can't
picket,
explode.
it was the frame
I don't
for
think
the
they
tent
count
for the
as
back of the CVRT.
So they're neither dead nor alive. So if
And because the
you have
quantity,
6
because he
units,
ordered like
2 of them are off the board,
dozens
you
of
count
pickets.
4 units in that brigade.
Oh.
there
Sorry,
was-
what unit was this for?
Oh, pioneers.
Shaking now.
Right, okay,
Because
carry on.
pioneers do things with
Yeah,
pickets
yeah,
all the
yeah.
time. Give us a big, a pointy stick of metal, I'll do something with it. We got all this tech, not even the tents, the frames only. And it was literally, there was a
I'm going to order
off big
the
truck
this rear
full of them,
battalion.
and the guy says, "Where do you want them?"
There, next to it.
Bista
I think
needs.
it's going to be 2 moves.
Can you take a back to Bista? No, they're coming off the wagon.
8 to them or 1 move. So,
Yeah, we just filled the compound full of pallets of these.
Someone should have said, "Oh, I've got this demand. Look, we've got this.
Say
They're
they-
trying
The
to
reason
trying
why-
to demand this thing that they've got no, they
the
don't use
reason why
CBRT."
we got it is because the barracks used to be
I'm going to order the
for
artillery
the
across the
cavalry.
hill.
So the barracks used to have CBRT,
Whatever you want.
and I suspect what the scene is, the location used to have that kind of shit. There was too much of it, but someone's obviously thought, oh, are they consolidating for some exercise? They used to be armoured recce, so they sent it anyway. So we're getting big articulated trucks and stuff. Loads of frames.
We used to do the Friday night. And so the Friday night was just on the ring and then we'd sit with lads doing the Saturday.
I mean, it's fair, we used to have CBRTs
And it,
before the pioneers took over.
It was just such a shame that they just stopped the show. So I was just the Newcastle show's done, finished, isn't it? Well, there's
Got
not
48 viewers at the moment now.
talking about having it on, but
How many have you got?
48.
that's good. Yeah.
Surely that deserves a turkey.
Kinloss, 39 Engineer Regiment.
Yeah, looking lost, yeah.
Do not tempt me.
We saw these barriers in the way to so, oh yeah, that looks interesting.
You guys. The problem that you have is you've got
No, in general.
They made up some
catch 22, so the only way you could grow big again would you have to
black nasty.
Yeah.
Instead of welding them, more bolts.
Gaffer them together.
Sorting where everybody else is.
Cool, so is that all
You've got loads of people
Engineers.
that put games on, don't want to put
Let's go some shooting on then.
I was getting moved to Kinloss.
Chris, have you got any shooting to do, brother?
Well, funny you should say that.
Let's get it on.
They won't. Yes, they will. They will, and they will,
So I'm going to
and
shoot
they
with
will.
you
and-
time here.
Too
That's
far.
what I'm trying to always see 12 inches, that's why I
12
didn't
inches
buy
in the
that.
wood.
well, they will.
That's
Though.
two,
So
so
I've got
that's
1, 2,
I'm going to try
3.
with these guys. I'll see what I roll.
We can do one Hanover and two the God.
Yeah.
So that's a
Big
disorder
X
on the
Hanover?
contract.
No wonders.
And a woman just
We're in
goes.
column.
The tie in the middle, this is going to be a -1, because they are disorders.
Nope.
It's 2, so that's
Middle
good.
one against the guard.
Two
Hey,
Italians on the hill.
and second against the guard.
Again,
Ooh.
-1. Please shooting over
It's
there.
only that's good enough for me.
Yes, yeah.
I've got the opportunity to get there disorder.
And I'm going to say the squares in the way of that end.
Magic, Dave's work of magic.
I should have ordered these guys to unlimit, but I didn't.
See, that's something I don't like about this. If you're a 6
They're in combat. I find those
So,
24
so-
are all a 2 and a 1
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's a natural 6.
So we've got a combat here.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second though. We'll carry
Yeah,
on.
he's got skirmishes
Oh no,
out
no,
there.
I'm just thinking we've got a
You get it
over the map with
It's
6 anyway.
still a 6.
The six.
Yeah, but who are you disordering? The
You're right.
skirmishes or the-
It's a
It's
skill.
a
Unit there, here. Or here.
I know like in games like Grand
Yeah,
Violence,
chilling out. I get it. It's
you
chill.
chip off skirmishes first. As it goes through,
I'm
like,
just saying,
General Army, you do as
is
well.
this actually General Army actually, how true is this? Say feed with skirmishes forward, as explained
Well,
just
if you, for
naturally.
example, if you
There's a
fight
lot
a day and you
more
took
hedges and stuff like that.
3 casualties,
in the area.
it'd be 1 on the skirmish screen and 2 on the
To be
unit.
honest, I don't think French
I've only played it once and I remember
should
the French skirmish line, somebody's skirmish line was destroyed. And I heard someone say, oh, if you're not defending enough skirmishes
They were,
forward,
they were.
you just credited us,
Still
you're meant to still feed them forward.
I know, I've been very impressed.
But what I was surprised at
Yeah.
is the skirmish line went,
I don't know, I
and
think
then the brigade became faulted or unsteady or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
skirmishes
yeah,
have
straight past that
a,
building.
because in essence you're losing the company out of
I
the.
was
Yeah,
quite
you
surprised
have to
when
take that
just the
out.
skirmishes.
It has to.
Yeah,
As
you
an
never
effect.
crossed the bridge, would you? Just-
Yeah, so, but it's
You
good.
actually take
Go down, what's up?
a test on the square to shoot.
Okay. So you got 2 dice in one direction,
Go
1
on.
dice in another
Go on,
direction.
6. Go on, Chris, go on.
You shoot the grenadier guard.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 5.
Yeah, I've got 2 shots from the square and the guard on the end. That's it.
Do it.
How's it
Do
going?
it.
Oh, well, the mid.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Not in cover.
Okay, no hit.
Of course, I was shooting them in the cover. That's why.
Yeah.
You got the column there, they can shoot.
So it was one of the
I was
column
thinking
there.
the 6.
Let's
I'd like a 6.
We're going
Pulling
fishing.
down.
We're on a fishing expedition.
This
Kind of
unit of
cool,
lights
something.
on guard. Yeah, the sharpshooter. Yeah. And the second unit on the same unit guard. Yeah, sharpshooter. Yeah.
Whoa!
Then the artillery.
Dan, do you want to use some different dice?
You seem like a guy. No, these are just. Oh, fuck it. Well, you've done a thing.
You know, cannon.
No way.
Fucking away.
Well, it just got splattered and gone from blue.
The guard.
Just having like 6.
The end one, this back in Richard. No. Honestly, you want to chuck them guys out.
They were amazing yesterday.
It's the swing. It's either really good or
Swing.
really bad.
On average.
Yeah.
On average.
That's why people
They
talk
never
about
average as well.
getting rid of D6 and just play most games with average dice. To take that swing away.
Yeah, but that was making more bland and less fun.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree with it. I just said there was a
have a dice with the number 6 on his feet roll and that. Oh, yeah.
Still think you should have reviewed it.
No way, man, what's this?
yeah.
Closing fire line.
Is that the only colour?
Straight back next to it.
I think so. Yeah.
But then my flag would be gone.
Right, okay, so what we got?
It's the one colour.
Fire from the rifle.
We got
2 dice.
They're small, aren't they?
So I
Yeah, 2.
2, and just average sharpshooter.
You got
Oh.
one goes through.
Good enough.
Is that this?
Yeah.
We've done 2.
And disorder.
No, I have to break it up. And I've got 4, haven't I?
4, you get 4 against the French 6.
From the roll of
No bother.
1.
fours.
Oh dear, that was terrible rolling.
But you've lost because of his sports.
This is,
I
you've
got
lost
a Gajillion
support.
support. So I do test.
can only
That's
have
where that
three.
static res comes in.
You can only have 3.
He's got 2.
Got
That's
two.
enough. The square can't support him. He's got 1.
So it's just a flat roll then.
Yeah.
They super love it.
See, bud? That's how it's done! Look!
You've got some closing fire here as well.
Watch this now.
Ones.
So you'll
I've got
have-
one save, don't I?
Yeah. You're sharpshooter under, so you get to reroll. That's good enough. It is good enough. It goes through.
It's not a disorder, but
It's not, but still. They've hung around for ages. They've done not too bad.
Yeah, no. So is it 2 dice for combat?
2 dice.
Hit me on 4s, not 1 hit. 6 for me. Hit on 3s, that's shocking. 2.
2
So
saves.
1 save for me is
I
made.
failed both mine. So I'm going to go to
Well, you are the broken business man because you've lost the combat anyway. So roll test.
Not good.
One move. About 6, isn't it? Sorry.
Oh, did he not have? You're not shaking, no.
No, shaking now.
He's
Shaking
pointing.
now.
Stand on 2.
Two,
Ah,
yeah,
Down,
two,
is it on
two.
2?
The pop,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Oh,
They got pop?
no.
Oh.
Actually, there's a square doesn't be fair.
No, you're right. Yeah, it doesn't.
It
Yeah.
just says it.
So
But he's still on 2, isn't
yes, he is. Yeah. He's only standing there.
That's alright. They seem awfully ace, don't they?
he? Well, they are elite.
The unforgotten heroes of...
Nothing about the elite affected that.
No.
That's just the fact that it's square.
Aye, that's what I mean. And there's
Because there's no modifiers for elite at that stage of the game.
amazing, right? So that is how you do it, right? Oh, shit, yeah.
So what you do is you get rid of all your line units and just put more of these penny packets out. Again,
Yeah.
what could possibly go wrong?
Hang on. How do we get these skirmish space?
So that's the end of the French turn, is it?
Oh, that was pretty good, I reckon.
Anglo-Dutch / Brunswickers.
Yeah, we're still in
There's
it.
probably more Brunswickers than Anglo or Dutch at this point.
Is there any Dutch left? Oh yeah, the horses. There they are.
There's no.
Okay, yeah.
You were saying a Kemp or helmet?
No, but Kilman said it's on the road.
You need to do a roly for them.
Oh!
Hunters. Are you just going to fill this void?
Yes. What do I need to occupy a building? 1 turn.
So you need to move to the building for 1, and then into the building for a second.
Right. So,
Are you coming from off the board?
I'm coming
It's
from
not,
here.
it's just succeeding.
Yeah, so 1
dice
to,
to get on.
1 to the building, 1 into the building, I would say.
Who are you putting in? You've got a full background stuff.
Would it be better putting in sharpshooters?
Skirmishers and buildings I've found to be
Right.
really pain in the arse to get back out.
First unit, those sharpshooters into that building.
Okay. Love it.
Yes.
Can I keep the flag on the roof? You may. Oh, the flag is getting removed.
Is there any more moving, Richie? You moving?
I will be. I was just waiting to see where the Hanoverians went.
When they're out of the way, I'll put them there.
We know they're doing.
So the next unit on the line is another unit of sharpshooters, which are going to occupy that building.
Oh, no, they're not.
No,
They
no.
can move to the building.
They can move to the building because they're on the road.
Yeah. We could re-roll it. Can you do this re-roll for
Can if
the
you
team?
want, but it's very early in the turn.
The team re-roll.
You want some of you.
Exactly, that's how we do it.
You'll need to re-roll, otherwise you're bust.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yes! Very much in the building now.
So there's no re-roll for you,
Uh,
Richie. Yeah.
It's as if I need them.
This is going to be a blunder straight.
Isn't it?
It's got to be.
This is looking good, Clive, now.
The Bremens.
Let's shove some on here. The only place there'll be space.
I don't need to go there, do I?
Well, hopefully not.
No, right, so the Bremens are going to deploy,
Attempt to deploy that.
attempts to deploy it there, so it's going to be,
Don't push his bubble, he's doing it. He's doing it, watch.
Oh, look at that.
has anyone got any German martial music?
Some unpowered.
Who do you think you are? So the Hanoverians there failed their command roll, but they used the CNC reroll to get them into the building. Those two buildings on the crossroads now occupied by Hanoverian sharpshooters, so it should be quite interesting. But they have used their reroll quite early in the turn, so let's see how that goes. Dan's French are literally knocking on the doors. Dan was thinking about occupying that building last turn, but
Someone said, no, don't do it.
absolutely. And luckily, like Napoleon at Austerlitz, when he trapped the Austro-Russians on the Pratzen Heights, that now means that those two elite units of Hanoverians are nicely bottled up in those buildings, about to get 2 battalions charging them for 12 attack dice. So I'm looking forward to that. But the rest of the brigade is now moving onto the road. And we'll have to see what the guards can do when the Hanoverians have finished doing their formation dancing.
You hear up the rules.
Duke of York's 4-line now.
Or
Oh,
not.
they get one move though.
Ah, they are! I think they're already dead.
No,
I'd like to put one stand on there.
Does Wellington have nothing to offer me but these Amazons? Apparently there's more Highlanders for us to kill, so I'm looking forward to seeing those.
Who comes with there?
But no, I think the British still have some reinforcements to come. I'm not sure how much, to be honest, but it's certainly getting there on the flank there.
The 32nd, the 27th.
dead.
Wait. Clive, have you got any more movements here, brother?
I'll
failed.
the third.
Oh, you failed, okay. Don't forget you still get your free move though,
And the first battalion.
That is
because you're on the road.
Is that not them?
So you get to move
20th,
once with that battalion, but nothing else.
Right, I can move one turn.
That's what getting you on the road does,
Right,
yeah.
okay, so I can,
Sorry, that's what being in column lets you do.
right, so from there I can make one
He
move.
did that.
Yes.
There must be
Yeah.
2 never made it to the battle because he had. Oh, he had the Enskillens. And he had, he had a Scottish regiment. Oh, so that's the end of the stuff.
All right, okay, is that it? Okay.
Rip this kill off the burn it.
But-
Bins outside now.
But there is a division of guard on the table, so all is not lost.
Sorry, the third.
Oh, I can't remember what some.
No, you should be using a tray for that, that's dangerous.
I'm a little concerned about those 2 units of are they Hussars or Light Dragoons as well, or Belgians?
Yeah, it's the Persia.
There's one Light Dragoon, one Hussar.
Oh, okay, whatever. So
The Persia's still to come.
again, it's looking like they could very much stop the French attack if they can get those units in square. They may not be able to do that much to them, but it'll stop the momentum. And that's very much what the French are relying on at the moment. Is we had that momentum early on, We've smashed through the British. We've pushed the Brunswickers back.
This is what Colin said.
It's all about keeping the momentum going, though. So
Watching on YouTube looks like you're going to lose your flag.
the Ukrainian flag, the Brunswicker flag,
Ukrainian flag.
is in danger at the crossroads.
Well, hopefully.
I've still got some.
Place in order.
Yeah.
Go on.
This unit's going to attempt to charge.
So Richie's going to move through his guards because his horses can fly.
Whoa!
And we've already used the commander reroll. So that's a failed order. They stay where they are.
It's all right. We've got a reroll.
I was getting rude.
Yeah.
We would have lost the reinforcement if we had used it.
I mean, you could have charged the cavalry against French infantry, or you could have put 50 sharpshooters in a building. I mean, I know what I'd prefer.
Well, I'm proud to say.
Do you want me to do anything with them?
I'm going to shuffle those
Never
across
mind.
there.
So the Guards Brigade.
Okay,
God,
I would say that's 2 moves, but you've easily got 2
The
moves.
Coldstream
So,
Guards are going to move over to here.
swinging across and they're going to.
They're going to come.
That's it. That's the game.
Oh no.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Guard have come on the table and they've decided that they might actually get a bit mucky if they advance towards the French. They don't like that kind of thing, so they're staying where they are.
Come on, man.
What were the Hanoverians
With
doing?
the cries of, I've just
They're
polished my
gone.
boots.
They're gone.
They've formation danced, they've moved over a little bit. General Ritchie's looking aghast at this.
No. There's my good friend here, Duke of Brunswick.
I'm pulling the whole thing at the time now. What do you want me to do now?
Roll less than a 10.
Well, I think what we'll have to do
Let's
is
see which
we'll have to
combination of 10 which
move this.
The 2nd Brigade of Guard
This one's going to move to here. See, I don't want to block you out, but
attempting to form line and failing abysmally. No, they've passed this time with a
Kind of
6.
thing. Oh.
So let me get that on the camera. There we are. So
Yeah,
they're moving forward there.
Yeah. I need to get them out of the way, don't I, before I do anything.
Which one's the one off?
The
That's
two swords.
It's drawn on it.
Leave on that side so you can.
That one for the combat one.
So they,
Not if they're still in combat, that stays on.
oh, it stays on.
Yeah.
Next, these those, like them.
Keep it that way. You can put it down.
Yeah, I think you're going to need.
I can't
need
do
at least
anything
one.
at all with
Well,
them there.
it's going to be simultaneous here because
They're
I've
gonna
got to retire. I'm on the edge of the wood now for the first one. So the first battalion is going to end up here.
That's all, because I can only move 6 inches.
So this is where broken brigades still have an effect.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just get in the way.
Because they get in the air rather than just taking them off.
I think like,
Yeah,
it's
Commissioner
particularly when you
Davis
play that you
laughing
can't
at you,
move
Richie.
through other units as well.
Can you imagine why when you're rolling?
Yeah, going to end up right in front of you.
Good work in the woods. Are these going to continue advancing, or are they happy where they are?
I would have liked to have continued advancing had I not blundered, well not quite blundered, but failed.
Right, move these
Yeah.
forward.
And
Yeah, that's good. I'm
Just
just
swing round.
thinking for
Yep.
tactics for the channel.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He's just messaged you. I'm just laughing at Richard's commandos, and you've done it again! He's going to be saying
Richard,
to
get
his
yourself
wife,
to sleep,
for
guys.
God's sake! Jesus! What's the point in
What was
the
your dice
this
rolling
game?
like last night, Richie?
Oh,
What was your dice rolling like last night?
I just don't know.
Oh, right.
probably.
Still rolled double one, so no.
Move these forward as well.
We'll go with the Ivies.
Blunder.
A proper blunder.
Probably double 12, double 6.
Richard's broken out the fresh dice.
Polish off the nice table, love it.
Oh, first time dice, they're never good, Richie. You know this.
Yeah, I know that the Ivies.
Right, I've got the table.
Not genuine Ivies.
What do I need?
D6.
2.
Retreat. The unit attempt to make one move away from the closest enemy they can see.
They can't see
can't
anyone.
They can't see anybody.
So just stay there.
Or if no enemy are in sight, they make a move towards their own rear or table edge as seemed most appropriate.
Yeah, I'll scare them off when they couldn't even see me.
It must have been the right on the cat.
Off
I
their
wouldn't put
tail,
them
right?
I tell you what I do is I wouldn't put them in case you knock the road.
Yeah.
Just so we know where they are.
You put them on that table over there if you want. I mean, that's
I haven't gone off,
No.
just so they don't get knocked off. I hate that at the same when you skip stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to put them on the table side of the road?
Did you
rather
roll
than at the end of the back? Clive.
Sorry?
I'm moving forward a couple of
I've
weeks.
just had a good one.
Just on the table.
Oh, I can do it
You
now.
can roll it.
And I'll
I
roll
can
to
do it
get,
now, can I?
I'll roll to get rid of me disorder, sorry.
I'll do this.
No. Yes, I would do it.
I bet you're glad you changed your dice, Richie.
These are like ninjas. I told you.
I've got a friend called Sean.
Did you get rid of your disorder?
Of course I did, man. That's how you
Was
do it.
that one on your new
I didn't. I didn't again.
Sorry.
We've played at someone's house for years and we think the road outside is peppered with dice. Because the number of dice has just been lobbed out the window. The whole road was just peppered in dice.
Sealed dice.
Yes, he's got them when they're shake. They just.
I used to have a big box of Games Workshop dice that I ended up like going out a fire escape and just launching them as far as I could, and they're worth like 40 quid. I was like, well, never mind. That serves me right, doesn't it? There. So shooting,
Come on, this is all.
they are mine. He's my overall commander, so I guess he could have tootled over there.
I'll use my first fire on this
His
battalion.
command is these guys here.
Two.
Alright.
I'm so I
One.
can't do them. I can shoot
Yeah, man.
the levers.
Who are they shooting at?
These are disordered.
They're not anymore, actually.
They're off.
in my turn.
Was it, which unit was it?
So
Richie?
these are all fresh.
The
These are
football
all
one, the one
fresh.
here.
Yes.
And I'm on.
I suspected that was the
shots
case.
from them.
Nice try, brother. 3 shots.
3 for them.
Yeah.
He needs to know that for this one, doesn't he?
Pass them, man.
Do you want to all on the same battalion, or do you want to split them?
Nah, it's just the last of the
Okay.
whoever's closest.
That one. Okay. Ooh. Are you within 6?
That's what.
No.
Are you within 6? Because if you are,
Oh, yeah.
no.
No,
Those are okay. Yeah.
I'm a sharpshooter.
There you go. That'll do it. 2 left through. And sorted.
Sharpshooter's not crap, eh?
No.
It's really, really quite good for all that.
Because it's every single turn, the more you use it, the better it gets.
So if you were
You answer.
speaking to your guys about points, then I take it these are pointed quite high.
Only 2 points more per battalion, I think.
That's it
I think
for the sharpshooter
you
reroll.
pay 2 points for.
That's a bit.
When you look at the army list, though, you can only have like 1 battalion.
Right. So you can't have hundreds of them.
No.
I'm with you. So there is a kind of army list.
Yes.
Gov style.
Yeah.
1 elite unit.
It's a little bit more restrictive than the other.
Yeah, shooting at the.
Well, General Moore had his way and have a lot more of them.
Yeah, if it was Warhammer, you just have a whole army.
That's
But,
all. People like you would do that. I bet.
yeah, it's all.
Reroll.
But
I
it's,
think
uh,
I've
yes.
done
I
my
need
reroll.
battalion
Oh,
army.
that's it.
Yeah. So if it is here, so you
two.
can like,
Yeah.
have 1 elite battalion per army.
I think they're
So it
shooting
gets
now.
full and light infantry. So
Yeah.
they're actually
What is it supposed to be on?
double the points.
Is it 2 or a 3?
So that's quite clever though.
They're really good armies. They're really
She's
good.
on 3 now.
Yeah.
Because they seem really good.
Yeah.
You stuck around there.
I'll have a-
They're probably
back into this one, and I'll take
Fine.
6 now, it's 7 6.
But watch this, man.
Well, yeah.
I would say that
I like good spirited
One hit.
kind of. Get this straight.
Well, I think, I mean, you've got a good chance of shaking me on the, disordering me on the charge.
I've disordered you once.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's the cool thing.
There's
About
a
you
sharpshooter
once
in the
for
building.
shooting.
Is it all the
Yeah.
units or is it
Somebody
just the
else
facing?
You get 2 per person.
Well, the other Italian
Yeah,
charge.
they're in combat.
Alright, so they're
So
back
do
into
that.
sort of then, do you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. Yeah.
And then Clive could bring more shit on here. That's
See which
cool.
one's sorted.
Yeah, absolutely.
One goes through, so it'll be 1 excess.
Oh, that's smart tech.
Test. 9.
-2 that would have been, but 7 is good.
Yeah, good. There's that the sword I've taken.
Yeah.
Go on.
When do you want it?
No,
The blue one.
blue.
Oh,
Oh, no.
colours, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're using blue for French.
So is that irrelevant now?
Yeah.
It's just to make it great to take.
You do black and yellow.
Very square.
I'll take some black ones.
Well, the black and yellow.
The,
so instead of being
Cadbury's
black with
in-
white, I think the black and yellow.
That's cool. Well, a yellow text on black.
Yes.
Can't be different, like,
I said it was
the second one.
There's only certain colours you can get on the dual
You know,
plastics.
And it's great.
Right.
They're quite
Are they on the
different.
website?
You get +1 for being black.
No, well, I didn't because I didn't know what I needed.
Do I
Yeah,
get
no,
any,
no,
do I
no,
get
no,
anything
no.
higher up?
And that's not. You should be able to pick out the officers there. I think like sharpshooters or riflemen like.
Because
you
they're
should
now,
be
they're
able
now
to disorder
firing
on a
in
fire
the
distance and do this.
square rather than just the outside of it.
That's a good idea. Just throw around a fire.
Yeah, let's see what you can.
2,
I like that because that's exactly what they're meant to do, isn't it?
But if you
Shoot
do that,
the
you
ensigns
should,
and
you should take the reroll off them. They shouldn't get a reroll and the sniping.
Aye, one or the other because you're really
Yeah.
taking in.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If you
that's
miss, you miss.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to do that to create this
God, how many houses?
more chance of disorder, then fine.
Not even
It's another risk
They
reward.
give it
Make it one
Yeah.
mechanic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try
And actually, you go for
They
disorder
weren't
at the center.
necessarily
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
sharp.
can't save disorder.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any more shooting? No, is the correct answer here.
I assume you're keeping your first fire, Richie.
Yeah.
Off your guards. Because we'll be in range, but I'm assuming.
You know that.
Yeah, let's do it, man. So you're now hitting me on 5s because you're shaking. I won the last round of combat, so I'm hitting on 3s.
But I've only got 2 there coming up.
Yes, no, it's good though. Doesn't go for it. I think more than last time. Double last time. 4 hits. So 1 goes through, so this will be a test at -1.
Oh. They're done already.
Literally couldn't get any worse, could it?
Oh! I love them. Oh.
That was like perfect.
It was better.
That could only be better if you would have been written down.
Simon has everything in it.
Do you get to advance move
They
though?
did alright, Rich, here.
I will absolutely be doing that.
Because I'm going to end up stealing them by accident.
What's this one?
Hey, it's this one, I'll get them for you. Somebody's are coming on, aren't they? No, they're yours. I told you I was going to end up stealing them. No, these are yours. But isn't that funny? Because that's historical things. It's like, well, there's only one way to paint them historically accurate. So
Yeah.
It's normally the basin you can tell between different people's things.
I've never noticed the basin today, honest. Not at all. Have you guys?
You can spot
No,
The different types of basins.
To be fair, most of the enemies haven't been on the table long enough for me to notice.
Oh!
Hey!
Right, that's it.
We're doing the other year.
Oh, so the combat over there, is it? Yeah. Is it more Brunswick, is it?
You again?
Yeah.
4, 3 this time.
Oh, I thought it was Yahtzee. This one.
2.
You might
4
get you.
4 days.
Yes, 4.
Oh, I'm not going straight this time.
2.
Tick!
Lost by 1.
Lost by more than 1.
2, 3.
Lost by hundreds, I think.
So what was that? And what were you on? Casualty wise?
The amount was really nice.
0. So what did he, so he's only on 1.
So there's only one move.
So you've got no,
So no minuses.
so you just 2 straight dice.
That's alright.
5 or more.
What's this one?
Oh, retreat.
Is he in square?
No,
I think I'm back off.
retreat 12 inches, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
No, 6 inches, isn't it? 6.
I think no, they're all
5 was 12 inches, I think. Or was that just shooting?
I think it's
One full move to a tree.
Yeah,
12 inches to 12 inch.
Let's check.
Once the unit becomes disordered.
Aye. So we're away again.
You've got more off the table than you've got on the table.
Yeah.
The pitted stools. Well, the rest can all come back next.
Yes.
Should be.
Still a lot. It's actually still quite low.
Oh,
It's to come on.
That's what I thought. I was wondering that because all the Brunswick line aren't even on yet. I'm kind of thinking the French haven't got very much.
I don't think they do either, actually, in this scenario. I think that's what I was saying earlier on. I don't see how the French can win realistically.
Well, because I think you need a GM, I think, to level it.
Hello?
Oh, you're the great leveler! The king of the ones.
I don't know, we've still got a lot on.
I mean, well, I see historically, I think. It's,
Historically,
If Durham,
if Durham, there's nothing to say Durham won't turn up.
yeah, okay, yeah.
well, had said that, we get last the second day, things started.
Yeah.
It's more about,
It might be Dylan, I need to turn up on the British side.
is that it?
This is the problem that we
What time?
This is when we packed in here, because
Yeah.
the British to come on.
What time?
You know where to put them?
Yeah.
Half five.
Yeah.
And
Right, do we want to play one more round of turns tonight? It's 5:30.
I mean, I'm happy to play to the conclusion, to be honest. I ain't got anywhere else to be. But,
I'll play to the absolute death, if you
Yeah.
want. But you guys will have life.
Oh, we've got to go home.
I was
Yeah,
just-
yeah, one more. I'm happy for
we
one.
had this problem at our club that we got to about this point and we actually packed it in because the problem is we didn't even get the Hanoverians on. We got to the point where there was still loads of British to come on, but there was nowhere to put them.
I still think there is. It's the fact that you've got stuff
Yeah.
to move.
You just need to move.
Well, let's play another.
Play another turn.
Another round.
Who started? The French started. Didn't
Yeah, French turn.
let's do it.
I can do some much better angles then.
they? Have a little bit of this.
So I've got some.
No, not that.
Right, I'm pushing forward and deploying
Right,
my line.
auto charges.
You have to play that fast forward. Because it's still running.
I'm not feeling fully patriotic.
There's a dead figure.
En avant, mes amis!
There's some previous combat. We got left behind. I think, and then she pulled away.
That's the way the straight forward backwards like
Oh, flip, it's me getting shanked.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we didn't even get this from Ollie. Okay, I'm going to order the this battalion here to move up there with these guys in support. Like this. I am. I'm going to put them back here.
Yeah, you're right. I'll knock them off. So I do what's safe.
Failed to get the carriage off again.
Do what's safe for the dudes.
See, there's a load of room there for stuff to come up.
I'll put the command group there.
It's all about getting out
Again,
there.
move across.
Yeah, man. All good.
It's off. And the core commander with the cannon.
I've actually swapped the
Well, we
views
won't
around,
move
but it
on.
doesn't make a difference, they're both the same.
At least
I'm going to unlimit the cannon.
I'm there.
I certainly am. Yeah, let's fire a cannon! Yeah!
Still bloody limited.
John's only got one move.
These two battalions are going to move down the hill.
One action shot, I should say.
To the left of
Well, you're still trying to
brigade.
hump all your guns over the hedge, aren't you?
Basically, the game wasn't wide enough. That was action.
I would have gone
So
through
your
the
cavalry moving done, because there's a gap that my infantry would like to occupy.
I'm stuck. Where would you like?
The chasseurs, though.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere.
You could get them out of the way.
I'm gonna. You want me to just move back? No, you need to push the horse. You need to compress the space in front of the leg. Okay.
Are they still in? Is there anyone occupying those guys in the building?
No.
I'm just making a
I
suggestion.
went to the same.
Oh, they just turned 2 sets of guns on.
Alright.
Just made a bit of suggestion on that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
This brigade.
I was going to send a battalion over to deal with it.
He's going to move. How many? Yeah.
They're shaking already, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could move the cavalry out of the way, then move my infantry.
Brigade to move to that one moves. These corners moves.
Use your words, Dan. You can do it.
I think how to word it. So I want to end up with both in support of the.
You want that to go there?
Yeah.
Well,
you can just do that. The reason you couldn't do it is because you can only go to the front of the wheel.
But you can do it.
And this, you don't have to turn and wheel and slap, so you can just say, line that up to the...
We'll move into support. So
I
that's
would
what
have
I'm
said
looking
that's
for.
one more, and I would have said that's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more.
alright.
So you should get them, right? That should be the first one.
Yes, because you're in. Yeah. Because you're French in car. Mine's French, yeah, French. That makes you.
And the second one will fill.
You'll fill the gap early.
No.
I've never seen it. It looks good.
It's even English, man.
Have we used it?
I think when you're over there, it looks good for you.
Do we need to use it?
I'm going to do a brigade order to move all 4 of those battalions.
See all those
Easy.
little
Fill the gap,
things,
yeah.
little men.
Yeah, I'll move.
If you just failed that
You
command,
feel the
that's-
same brigade?
that's for the-
Oh, that's that brigade,
All
sorry.
right, okay, then that's the set. Those 4 are the set.
So way up to
Because you've got a division, I don't know you guys, you've got a division.
White plane.
Yeah, we've got divisions.
Those
I've just watched this casually.
Well, my watch is anything to do with murder and death.
Lovely, isn't it?
She watches TV at night in bed, and I go to sleep at night, and there was a programme I used to do on quite late on
I like how you're telling the entire world this.
called Wives with Knives.
Okay.
And it was all about women who killed their husbands. And I would go to sleep, drifting off.
I just super glue. Oh, look at that. Mad free. Yeah, drunk around with it.
Wow.
Is he on the move?
Oh,
Someone's asking if Alexa has a command on the tabletop too. I'm going to reply, well, she rolls better dice than Richie.
Oh.
gosh.
Sacre bleu.
We left that
He's
here.
good, he's made it
Did you
again.
speak French?
The Hanos haven't even done. The Hanos haven't
What
done
would be the
much yet,
penalty of
either.
attacking a French column in flank with cavalry?
You see a little
The penalty for the French or the...
Yes.
What's that?
they don't.
little 10 mil
Rich was showing us him yesterday.
chisels. All the things.
He's, I don't know.
That's the train station's the other building from
Yeah,
This.
First World
We've
War.
got the
Where
command
she
roll,
was.
you need it.
So there was a
For this
Australian
very
light
reason?
force, the last big cavalry charge of Australian light force in 1980 was to take Beersheba off the Turks. There was a train
You
station.
won't be able to
I've done all the
can't
buildings,
see
the train
that
station
it's
and the
on-
mosque.
That's right, yeah.
The mosque
Yeah.
is nice.
Chasseurs.
You could certainly move them once and then put them in...
No one's ever gonna buy one.
Swindon are there.
I've made one
Yeah,
for the
so-
guy I did a bit like you guys. I've got a friend who
I'll do it.
he sort of likes things and says, "Oh, what about this, Chris?" Yeah, I'll do that.
What's the... Is it intercept you could also order them as well in case there's British cavalry decides to get booty? Well, so, in that case...
So I 3D printed the mirror.
Sweet.
But it's still there now. The building still exists. So it's 10 mil.
So,
I just can't ever see.
with that cavalry out of the way,
Never sold one.
to form...
Look at your wife screaming about the knife kill.
Not an 11, they're not.
It's a hobby for you, the way.
So I did all
Well,
of
that's
this.
what I said. I mean,
It is?
the reality is, I'm hoping
Oh, you haven't used a command
it'll
roll, have you?
build over a bit of time.
No.
And eventually,
Okay,
it'll
so-
become
When you retire, though, you can just do it.
See, I told you I needed it.
It'd be beer money then.
So that building there, all from the same time.
Have you
That's the
ordered
station
around
building.
these guys?
I failed when I
So there's a whole line of buildings on the station. That's the station
What's
building.
happened with these?
That's far too detailed. Look at that.
And then that's that building. That was the shed they built in. There was the house that the
I
station
think I bring the
master
camera
lived
around the
in.
Mac.
There was a water tower,
You're
A bit
up.
and
Henry,
it's
aren't they?
all down one line of tracks.
That's the opportunity.
Oh,
So
it's-
you really
it's-
can
it's
do
not
a
very-
28mm skirmish
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this on.
yeah,
That's what I'm still trying to sort out,
Huge amount.
like
Maybe
Bell
wheel around
Alliance.
to maybe
Because I keep adding
Ah,
bits to
that's
it.
Jonathan's one.
I don't like sort of moving
Keep adding bits to it.
and
But what I'm trying to do is
Yeah,
make
right.
it so that
The
it's
little
full size, so
things
it's
I
not
call it.
trunk and footprint. So it's going to be that big, I think.
That's fine.
But I want to put tile on the floor and I'll make some furniture. So I'm going to watch a couple of sharp episodes to find what Napoleonic bars meant to look like. If I build a bar in the fucker, I'll do something.
Well, I know Hougoumont was unfurnished, if you're ever going to build that.
Well,
But Lahey, I think, had folk in it.
interestingly,
Did it?
For no good reason, I
Was
sold
Lahey...
The here was a working farm.
Ah, so it's folk in it. Well, they weren't in it during the day, like, but there'd be stuff in
There was
it.
furniture, there was definitely furniture in it and stuff, but I think with Hougoumont,
Hougoumont was definitely
there
empty.
was still some, there was bits and bobs, but it was in the gardener's
the
house.
gardener's house.
He lived in it.
Did he not join in the fight? I wanted you to get him sculpted for the crown. And the gardener, he gets a reroll as he comes round.
Yes, priest reroll.
Yeah.
So for no good reason, I'm doing the barn from Hougoumont because a guy said, "Do you do Hougoumont?" I says, "Not really." He says, "Well, I just want the barn." So I'm modelling the barn up.
Oh, sweet. In 1-to-1 or at the Sarissa scale?
Well, he wants it's 60%, but it'll only take a couple of clicks and that'll be.
Oh, brilliant, man. I look forward to that.
It's nice. The buttresses are quite good fun.
The budget, well, I've got your walls still.
I need to make some little plastic connectors for you because I've been playing with mine. And
Oh, they're snapped off.
The MDF connector snap.
Yeah, all snapped on mine.
So I'll make some plastic ones for you.
That's good.
The corner ones you can't swap out because they're built in with it, but I might make some more.
He's just mentioned it, and you can listen back because he's just mentioned it.
I've got that to do. I've been doing bloody a Fowler D5 armoured faction engine for Ridgie.
Is that for King of the High Rollers?
That's still there. I've got bizarrely the Assyrian War.
Oh yeah, who's that one for?
that's a work in progress. Fucking hell.
Go Assyria. Right, so shooting.
Yes.
I can't shoot my cannon because my cannon's on. Is that your lancer, officer?
Yes.
You don't want
It's a division command.
Alright.
I've got.
Do you want to move them into the middle? Or do you like
I'll be out of reach for you guys. Anything.
Yeah.
I've got a unit on the end.
the Hanoverians, okay? Yeah.
Shooting at the Bremens.
Minus 1 to hit, that would have been.
Well,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
The front one is this all the way down to -2.
Yep.
Shooting.
They need 7s at the building, so maybe the guys in front of them, 6s. Oh, cheeky ball. Through as well.
That came off a 4, didn't it?
The front regiment on the road, can I shoot straight down to the regiment that's marching on? Is that how it's doing?
No, they're there, but they're not represented. That's just a marker.
Oh,
As
they're not.
Jonathan said, just put them off.
Oh, because they're not on
the
board.
Uh,
I have a cheap.
Go off the edge of the world. So.
At the building in front of me. No.
Are they shaking on the
Not
sword?
the sword.
No, nothing.
That's it then? Yeah.
So it's hit.
Top safe. Minus 1 hit because you're in open all it.
What was the hit? Was it?
Yeah.
no, we let you.
You're 2 up though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
The first line to guard.
They both like.
The number of times.
Which one?
that,
This one.
This
Frank Graham gets
fire.
mentioned in this. And the message on the side is absolutely.
The sharpshooter.
I expect to see some web traffic.
And then the second one will
Giant there,
fire
ask
at
them
them as well.
where the map comes from. Because they're also talking about.
Yeah.
The sharpshooter.
I'm not sure if you want to type out a message where
The
the
map.
map from. Help us out,
The
mate.
mat's one was close.
The map.
The mat or the map.
Map.
Yeah, for the wider battle. Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, go for it then. Stand in front of the camera and just tell everybody.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah, I didn't well mess up.
Artillery is going to fire at the building.
Yes. Okay.
It's within 24, so it's still 1.
2 dice. Is it a heavy or a light gun?
It's
How big is the gun on the carriage?
They're the light ones and they're bigger.
The bigger ones are in close range.
they're just for
Yeah, it's just
I
a
know
model.
they're the 12 pounds.
Yeah.
It's just 1 dice.
So it's just 1. 5.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll do mine at the same time. 6.
Oh, cheeky ball.
Cheeky.
Doesn't matter for saves, does it?
3.
1.
So that's a test at -2.
5.
Because we're doing a building.
I get it, doesn't it?
We need some howitzers, man.
Oh, that's how you
how
ran in there.
Yeah.
As I was getting shot at.
That's the board.
They have been amazing in there.
What?
Two
Fifth
cons,
militia.
Aye,
two cons against
Or
the.
60 of them or something.
The 5th militia and the
Yeah.
Brunswick
Yeah,
Cavalry
3 dice for
Guard
2.
is all we need.
2.
You got 1 dice for each one.
Tell you what,
Oh,
it
okay.
sits back here. And you look across, it just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, what have you done?
Oh, no, no, it saves, because the gods are the same as...
Yeah, 3 up. Yeah.
Never mind.
And I've got one more
Probably.
brigade. Miss.
Oh, as you would normally say, shit happens.
Shit happens indeed.
not amazing. But
Or some malingerer has just gone down, think, oh, I've just been hit, Sarge, I've just been hit.
The two mates need to take us back.
Yeah. Ian,
Yo.
you need to get your wife to teach you how to squat down properly.
Oh, it's alright, I'm wearing pants.
No, I mean, and keep your knees together. I've just seen
can't-
something entirely that I don't want to see ever again.
That's alright. I can't do the no pants because I was doing it this morning when I was doing some texting this morning at like 7 o'clock this morning outside in the kilt, just kind of.
So when
So, Melly, have you got any more shooting? So you've got some closing fire to do there. Yeah, the battalion in the middle is the one that charged. So,
Right.
we have one casualty on them, and here comes the disorder. 3 shots.
Did you get a 6?
You'll be hitting me on 3s, re-rolling my misses.
Boom!
Reroll.
Huzzah!
Yeah, one goes through, and I am disorder it.
Good enough.
Black flag seems to disintegrate really quickly.
because they're all over here.
Staged.
Because they're all over here. Look at them all.
They're all here.
They're all there.
I mean. There you go, so that's the one, and they are disordered though, so that's important. Any more closing fire to begin?
No, that's damage.
Alright, okay. So you're hitting me on 4s, I'm hitting you on 4.
Okay.
6 dice.
Richie, you're getting some stick on there, man.
Ooh, flip. Well, it made a big difference.
I think the last comment was-
So that would have been 4 hits, but it's only 2 hits because you disordered me. So, for safe.
And no, you have to go
No,
and
I'm
watch
shaking.
having a laugh
Oh,
at
no,
Richie's
that's
poor commander.
Wait. Jordan just did
one
one
each
command.
Somebody shooting.
He's not. You've not been watching the road.
There we go.
What happened there?
We'll need a casualty on each. I'm now shaken.
I'm on 2.
But I did win the combat, so. Test for the.
Test for
Doesn't mean I'm hitting you on 5, isn't it? No, 4 still on combat. Even 10. Got it? Yes.
Just do one.
There,
Just do one, Napoleonic Wargaming. Come on.
What do you want to do?
I'm just loving it, man. Look.
It's good. Yeah, they're dying hard.
Do you like that, guys?
Yeah.
swamped and still fighting it out.
Still doing it.
So is that the end of the French turn?
How are they doing it? Oh, they're on 2-2.
So that's the end of the final French turn for today.
Yeah. British final term for the
yeah.
year.
Should we do it then? Should we just play it through?
Yeah, play the British. Play
Do
the
we have
British
any
turn.
things shizzle coming?
You've got your 2 Brunswick.
Aiken might come. One of them has been on for ages, but one of them just went off.
One was removed as a casualty, wasn't it? The first one.
One was disordered when it went off.
Yeah, it was the sword that came off. Doesn't it come back?
No, it's only if you shake, you can't come back.
Do you not have a turn off?
No, you can just you try to order it. If you get your order, they come back. If they don't.
I took one off here.
Aye, there was one that went off. Aye, the one that you just knocked off won't come back.
No, I'm not
It's
talking
not
about.
about disorder.
No.
You sort of
The
unit,
first one.
each unit has to be able to pass an order. You don't pass an order, they don't come back.
That's
The,
good.
It's only if they're shaking that they can't come back.
the first unit that was here, because we had the Brits and
Ian,
Yo.
Brunswick
the-
line,
the-
and the Brunswick
the-
before
the-
Falcon
the-
comes on.
No, but I took they
Where?
rolled before for the.
Ah,
box.
they were put-
Oh, they're only
check.
Yeah.
They need to
Oh,
bloody move
there.
something, don't they?
Brunswick line, come on. Yeah. That's 3 Brunswick line, eh?
3 Brunswick line and a foot battery.
Where did
Oh,
you come
oh,
on?
you were shaking
Yeah.
brigade.
I've got these guys to come
He
back.
was 5 units,
5.
and he's got 3 left.
How much have the French got to bring on now at this point?
No, just some crosses.
Just some cuirassiers and some dragoons.
Only 2 brigades.
So how many?
Cuirassiers and dragoons that are all cuirassiers. The brigade was a mixed brigade of
Yeah,
cuirassiers and dragoons.
2 brigades are heavy.
So is there not like a limit of turns before we have to say darkness has fallen and that's it done? Because we can just keep bringing on stuff till.
You can't. You haven't got much left to bring.
Also, I guess we're just rolling these dice rolls and you're GMing it.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, telling us. That's cool because it just
Richie.
looks a little bit kind of mental. Oh god.
Well, that's what we've come for. We've come for a few days.
Richie Kemp's brigade,
Uh-huh.
right?
It's only 2 weeks and 2 battalions.
3 battalions.
3 battalions. Oh, you got the 95th.
28th, 32nd,
Yeah.
and the 1st Battalion of the 95th.
Uh-huh.
Rifles!
I'll give you a choice.
There! I want to come on there!
Right? Let me add, I'll give you this choice. Here's your choice.
They can garrison Brussels or
Sorry,
die valiantly in Quatre Bras.
He's going to move to there.
So that's 2 moves, and yeah, 1 to move, 1 to form line.
How long will we have to do initiatives?
Oh, it's fine, you do your own initiative. I mean, they can initiative move if you want them to, but they wouldn't be able to form line. So that's deal.
It's just, I'm just trying to get in my head of the sequence of plays.
Sorry,
What's
it's-
initiatives first?
So initiative's
That's
first.
what I've been hammered into.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
This one, because
Is that
because you
Kemp,
don't need
isn't
to
it?
order
Kemp.
when it's initiative, so
Yes.
you don't blunder.
Oh, Kemp doesn't come on.
No.
Was that a surprise, You went outside for a bit of chasing, right, Richard? Just roll dice, making it not a one.
It was literally, I think you had a hoof on the table.
No,
and then roll
there
dice.
was choices, and he made a choice.
So now I can
He
think of
failed
it
his
tomorrow.
choice. I had to give him options. The
So
options.
General Kemp the Earl.
Because you see when you
No.
initiative moves means you don't need to roll a dice, so it
That's
means
right.
you don't need to mess
Right.
up a blunder.
It's no good me taking an initiative move to move there. Because I'm cold. Don't want to be cold.
So no.
I don't want to do an initiative move with you.
It's
But-
free.
but- but-
There's a good chance you march column on the road, don't you? What a good.
Yeah, I mean, you'll certainly do one.
Well, I'll get the move, but
Unless you're double 6, of course.
I need to make space to get troops off.
Yeah, but you've
Well,
got troops on
I'll
that
try and
as
get
well.
rid of this disorder.
Oh, and how
Oh, look at that, with Iran.
Well, he's in the role of rolling sixes. This is what happened.
See, I think Richie would roll much better dice if he had better disorder counters on his.
I don't know where to buy them though. Nobody tells me anything.
Does anybody know somebody who makes them?
I think Warbase is making them, aren't they?
Oh!
But not as good. Hey.
I was going to do a quick joke.
You need to still order them
Not
on.
my place is the war.
We'll not be able to.
So I can't do anything. I
We couldn't know if these terms.
No, some of these might be an initiative at the moment. Yes.
Sure. Well, the brigade.
Oh, hang on a minute. Tim's got feelings about that, charging through stuff.
Well, if Richie wants to do it, if he
It's-
wants to be that guy, he's losing badly enough. So
It's one move to march to walk through the troops.
So
And
that's
then,
what I'm going to order it. Because that's it's got to be 2 moves. That's the way that I'm.
okay.
Yeah. He's going to lead them, of course.
God,
Yes.
oh, there's an order happening.
Oh, is it? Follow me.
No, he's going to order the. He's joining the first unit. So he's going to fight in hand to hand.
So you're going to follow me?
Because he wants the whole brigade to go with him.
That's less exciting.
shot.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ! See, reroll.
Yeah, use it. Burn it.
Just
Come on,
just
you
so
win
you
it.
know,
It's chosen.
No pressure. No pressure
No
whatsoever.
pressure till it's done.
Get your ivories. Get the ivories.
It's good.
Oh, look
I
at
take
that.
it you'll counter charge, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I assume as I come to here,
Aye, so
Then we split the
Before-
distance, don't we?
we'll be able to
I've
spend
done
Yeah.
some initiative.
He could have, but he didn't want to because you only get to move once. So he needs to move
So
forward.
he's going to
and
move
forward
on.
line.
That's all right.
Just 2 moves.
I'll tell you what, that's the cinematic moment, isn't it? Is
And this is
And
going
what
to
a way to
in
end
front of the
today.
shizzle, you get that going on.
For the French cavalry to get defeated by the Belgians.
Oh, we still have to fight this out though.
Tony the front one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Because he just
How
plays
does
his
it work,
right,
Dave?
don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're alright.
Great.
I'm sorted and shaken.
Clive, could you come and support me then?
That's what I'm trying to do.
You'll have to order them in though.
Yes, that's what I was
Order.
saying.
Just
Aye,
then
sorry.
just doing a retake, is it going to move to the flank, to the rear?
Oh, as an initiative.
Yeah.
So you do the initiative before you roll for orders, Richie. So that's you got to roll for that bad boy.
All I'm rolling 2 6. I've got absolute faith.
Blunder.
Oh.
That would have been the best blunder. Charge your nearest enemy. We're not fighting the Zulus, you know.
So what do you want me to do
Last
with
night
it? What do
before
you
the
want-
square.
I'll take the Duke of Brunswick straight through if you want.
if everybody can charge for units,
Well, you, to me, as long as you can get to that point,
if you're happy,
so you'd have to have,
It's only 2 moves.
it's 2 moves you'd have to have.
Will they fit? Will that big
No,
move
you'd have
fit?
to, obviously, you'd have to,
I can send
I'd
them.
have to retire, which would be an order again.
So if Richie would have to retire to allow
Well,
you
he's
to
Wellington
fit in there.
now, so I'll just do what I'm told.
Well, you're not going to get into it, that's the thing, it's the tough, it gets very messy.
Well, I can put the Lancers
Because- But he's going to go into square,
in.
and you, is it 6 inches you stop away?
Yeah.
So you be there,
Mm-hmm.
and then depending on how much of your move you had left, so all you do is put it in the square and then you retire it away. But it gets really messy when it gets close.
I know I don't like it either, but I don't know what you want me to do. I've still got shit to come on there that hasn't got room. I've got another 2 units of line and I've got guns to come on.
And that'll be a game changer.
So let's put them in square. Yeah, that's what I'm
So
wondering.
these
There's no French
I'm
going
going
now.
to advance to
No,
here.
no, near enough.
But
Mate.
GM's just going to
No,
organise it.
Even with Dillon.
That was an inevitability, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
These
it's all about
are going to come
getting
on the
it
side.
Well, actually, that's
We
fair.
literally could not have got there quicker.
But that's fair because hang on a
Is that
minute.
the part of the same
If
brigade?
this is just a practice
No, that was
for a Linux campaign,
brigade.
Oh, you got 2 brigades.
Two brigades, 2 brigades ago.
and then it's gone,
Little
though.
dinky
That's
brigade.
true.
That's right, isn't it?
That's funky.
So we'd be going, right, fuck it, that's enough for us.
This is only half the French army, remember? Not even the good half.
Exactly, and you're hammering us to
It's
bits.
only half, it's only about 30.
Yeah.
Aye, so
It's only 1 call.
for a practice, then we would, as allied players, would have to go, well, I don't want to lose the guard, then
I think historically,
I think that's probably the
I
best
actually think the
way.
British would be withdrawing. I can't imagine that they carry on fighting.
We've lost a huge amount.
And they've lost the crossroads, so
yeah, so we would be pulling back
yeah.
to fight another day, literally.
Deploy line there.
Okay, so 2 moves.
Does it?
Oh,
Well,
laughs at
See, if you're going to play a campaign though, I
See,
think
Germans
there,
follow orders.
I was going to do a thing
in a
there, but it's
campaign
like-
where you've lost the crossroads, I think it's the best to
I know where you're going. I appreciate it.
When you withdraw everything because you've actually
That's
lost
what
it.
you should base to do
Of course.
it. Because a brigade
No,
over
but
here
that's true. If
doesn't know
if
that's happening.
everyone's going to be
How do
linked,
they know that's
for
happening?
units
Yeah,
of damage, then we just
They
would throw
fight
it
Well,
down.
I suppose it's really cool when Wellington gave the general advance and the French started,
Yeah,
You
you
sort
said
of be
be
aware
that,
that-
I want them for tomorrow.
you'd see them retiring.
That'd be cool, though. Link it.
Not if there's a wood in the way or a town in the way, but you would see a neighbouring brigade retiring, wouldn't you?
Because
Well,
we just
It's that cascade
really would be
down
just
the line,
Is it any different to when the order
No.
the retreats beyond the crest?
I mean,
And then come the thought, whoa, we've got them, let's all go. And everybody went forward, and all it did was destroy them.
I read a brilliant thing about Isla in the snow. And the Russian army, the
I thought
practice when the
everyone was.
Russians were going to make a charge, the ensigns were sent 100
Hey,
yards to the
hey,
rear with the standards.
Yes.
And when the ensigns
in
retired,
March,
because there was so much snow,
Now
the captains didn't know, the companies didn't know what was going on, they thought they were retiring. So they ordered the battalions to retire instead of charging. Well, when the ensigns didn't know there was a charge going on either, they saw them retiring, so they still thought there was a charge going on. So they then thought, well, we'll have to retire 100 yards with the standard. So they all kept going. So this, when Davo come round that side, there was very little fighting. The Russians thought they were going to charge, but on the ground, everybody thought the order was to retreat.
Yeah, that's it.
But that, you cannot replicate that in a war game table, you know, like,
It's hard, but that's why I think if it's a campaign, there's impact of you've lost troops.
yeah.
Part of that to me.
we have to-
Yes, you know you've lost this engagement, but for these guys to respond to that, they should be doing a brigade command check for the order to be received to move up, and then right, that brigade now disappeared.
Hang on a minute. We have no defenders of Hougoumont because Richie got them all killed at Quatre Bras.
Exactly.
Richie.
Well,
Wellington's going to be.
You have some Belgian militia now.
He had some names.
There's the new defenders of who?
These guys teleport them to Hougoumont.
That's the skirmish game as they fight their way through the French lines back to the Allied lines.
You see, would it be possible for you to organise then, if we were to refight this in Ligny then, would you be able to organise a new Orbat with the survivors of both to recreate a new Orbat for Waterloo?
Oh yeah.
It would depend how it happened, because something like this,
Aye, that's
Waterloo
what
could
we're
still
talking about.
occur.
Yeah.
Because it really, unless the Prussians get a massive reserve at Ligny, nothing really changes.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, this changes loads because
Marking the
look,
Prussians eliminated. That's-
these guys are all dead, so they won't
No,
be
they're
here
not.
tomorrow.
They're not dead.
They're not necessarily dead.
But they're not going to be full strength for
No,
tomorrow.
not full strength, but they're being dispersed back and they'll be
you could
reformed.
say it's their process,
They
it's
different-
Can I bring my guns on?
The units that were destroyed today started on
No,
one damage.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some attrition that you just.
Yes,
You
that's
just need
exactly.
to do a factor of attrition. It's usually 1 in 3.
But some are
Yeah, so
knackered.
you just do them on one, they start on one casualty, that's a big difference.
Yeah,
That's a
that's-
big difference.
So I read that, I saw it on the YouTube, someone was doing a campaign.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
You just
If you broke, I think you started with one casualty.
casually.
Yeah.
If you'd been wiped out, or so, you know, where the order was to retire, or he did something where there was 2 casualties.
I like
Right, if
And
you
then-
exploded or whatever.
And what you could do is you could merge units.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
You
if
can merge units within a brigade.
yeah, that's
Right, that was really lost 2.
Yeah.
I've still got.
You see, if I if
We do have history.
If we were fighting
Good
tomorrow, though,
idea.
Yeah.
They don't come up with many, but
if we were fighting tomorrow, I'd be worried. Like, have you been horrible to the channel?
No, we're not, no, we don't. We are.
me in Cruz from Scotland.
That fantastic channel. 59 followers.
Do you want me to behind you in support?
You might as well.
Actually, that's a fair point. I've not
So
shouted
that
out
one-
one channel. What's
Behind
the
you in
channel?
support.
Couldn't get pissed with me. I suppose.
Let's get this.
We start off with being,
Oh, yeah. I'm just slapping it on. That sometimes happens.
Yeah, I've watched them videos.
Have you seen them?
This one moving forward behind.
I've watched the whole set of New Brunswick ones.
Did you? Oh, thanks.
They were very good, actually. What's the channel again?
Small arms range is 6 inches, is it?
18.
Gamers Cup.
Northern
24.
Historical Games.
In woods.
So,
Oh,
check
6
it out, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
it was supposed to be.
Move forward.
You've got to get
within
into
6
historical,
inches
but-
to
No,
Don't point blank.
to 12 inches to each other, 6 inches.
in-
So I could have can fire from there.
But no, it's cool.
If you're within
But
12
no,
inches, you
see-
can see them. If you're not, then you can't
All
see
that
them.
I've
contract
been
stuff,
took, I thought it was
because
6.
Richie's got
I
stuff
am
in
within
that's
12.
actually painted by-
So I can blast away at them at that range.
I thought it
And
was
I've
6
got
rather than
contracts
2.
on here,
No,
but
it's 12 inches, but you only move at 6.
Look at that.
You said at the start that it was 12
Yeah.
inches.
It's not that.
No,
nice
I
one.
misheard that. So.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
contrast
That's
paint
alright.
on a grey
I'm not
Halford
afraid.
spray, and then
They're, you know
If
what?
the
It's not.
Richard looks again.
So within 12 I can see them and shoot.
from a Halford grey
Right.
spray and just a slapdash contrast. There's not
Um,
much in it. And do you know how much they once cost me?
Move forward 1.
£4.70 or they must shed.
Don't need
I was
this.
sitting with a can of tents.
Don't need dice to move forward one move.
But look at it, like
With
that's a
initiative,
highlighted black one. Oh, sorry, Collins Paint Studio.
Yeah, but we're-
yes,
we're out
always
of
highlight
initiative.
black.
I don't think
I'm not too close,
All
mate.
right.
If you want to just-
So I'm going to get within 6
You're
inches.
You're within 12, mate. Just close out the sequence. Is that what
And
going
that's
on?
just a straight contrast on the Halford's grey, man.
I don't think we should be so precious about it.
We're not. I was lads
I'm getting some
Too
Brunswick
many
rounds.
things, too many things going elsewhere.
One
Keep
do
going.
that.
tends to like.
And you should.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
man.
it reminds you
You've seen
when
it
it's
in Brunswick
detrimental
before.
to you,
Yeah.
when it's detrimental to him again.
Maniac.
For me, the more important bit is when you've got things that compulsory movement affects challenges. That matters. Because you've got organising troops here, nothing else matters.
Moving those up behind those in
I
support.
love them friendship.
You'll only be able to, because you'll only
Yeah, I
be
did.
there.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I did my polls.
7.
In, Dartleigh.
What will you use for crack?
No, the other one. The dark one. Leviathan Blue, I think it is. Leviathan, is it?
Leviathan Dawn is in
Yeah,
it.
Leviathan.
It's that
Yeah.
turtle thing.
The turtle
Does
thing.
it? Oh, right, okay.
That isn't even blue.
No, that's a bit weird. Yeah, it's like an orange, isn't it? White. No.
Other thought for campaigns. If you have a unit which is shaken potentially or high in terms of damage, what about it gets delayed from attending the next battle?
Yeah, yeah.
Because what it represents is gathering the
I
guys, reforming, and therefore the brigade might actually be a bit slow in getting there.
Yeah.
So
I'd be
it's crazy.
tempted to go with, if you're shaken at the end of the game, you start the next battle with 1.
Yeah,
I think
that's a
If you explode, I would say you start with 1 and you're -1 to your morale. for the rest, for the next.
Or you are one size smaller than you started.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
a
you,
good idea. Make it,
because it reflects people disappearing and dying.
Yeah, because that's
but
what
then then you could have the option that you're too small to join together.
Well, that's where if you go a
Just
size
sort of
down,
regular.
then yeah, that could work.
brigade them.
Or even just separate them into companies, so they become like a battalion detachments or something.
Polyglot
So, yeah.
organisation with
Yeah.
ne'er-do-wells.
Okay, so we've got any
Look
shooting
behind
to do now.
that.
We're still moving.
Yeah. We're doing some good shit
We
over
could have been
there.
in Brussels by now if this was a French turn.
Did they come on this turn last?
Yeah, they've just come on.
Just come on, so I
Now, Richard's had a good turn.
shovel them on a wee bit so you don't knock them off and that's it. There's other stuff to come on too.
Warden shooting?
Oh, what did you want us to do with this? In the end, or no?
Just to leave them there, because, well,
That's fine, no, man, you're the Duke of Well,
depends what happens, yeah, doesn't it? Shit, I first, I think it's throw into the unit of fire and that thing. I think that's 2, is it? It's 2 hits.
Cheaty.
One down and
Disordered. Was that just on 2?
yeah.
I'll have my skirmisher shot over the hedge. I think is that going to be is it a 5? Over a hedge?
Yeah.
No. And then for these to fire, assume is it not clear line of sight or should I reduce dice?
You choose.
Just reduce by 1.
So it's first fire, so they'll get the 3 anyway.
Okay. Yeah. There's 6 times between them then. So one hit there.
That's one unit.
It's 1 unit, the large unit.
Oh, so just one. Okay, right.
That's what distorts it a little bit.
1 in you. Sorry.
Dan, you got to say to me.
Nope, they're shaking now, I think.
How's the brigade doing all right or?
Yeah. That brigade.
You got one not so good.
That one's.
Where's the
Well,
guy?
it's not one, but that's the first.
Right,
He's dead.
So that's only 2 out of.
Is
Yeah,
this it?
yeah, it's cool.
And I think
Oh, sorry, yeah.
One more now.
they're probably
Yeah.
last 5
Oh,
or
shit,
something.
yeah. There's the Spanish wood float.
Are we firing on this side?
We're all just queuing up behind the Brunswickers. It's like a conveyor belt. Where I was like, oh, man, seriously, get out of the way. Yeah. We like them. You're like the person who gets off the escalator and then just stands there.
Well, some of them are still trying on.
Chris jokingly said about it, what we need to do is we all need to grab one end of the cloth on that side and step back. Because that's really the only way that you can.
Yeah, you need to add an extra table in there.
I mean, get the hell out of it.
But the Brunswickers all get killed today, don't they? There's a few who are on, there's a couple of kicking around.
The other Brunswickers were alright. The
Duke got shanked.
rest of them are alright. The rest of them came out with it.
So, any more shooting?
Yes.
Hanoverians, any shoot?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's some more. There's some more
So,
Brunswickers.
3 shots.
Sorry,
There were 3 to hit.
Oh ho ho! 2 disorders, 3 hits.
Four was the last guys.
So that'd be a break test for them.
Yeah, they're at the shape.
7 minus.
How many extra
3
casualties?
over.
There's 2 excess casualties.
So they can't explode. It's all as
That's all, yeah. That is the.
Some good fire from the Hanoverians there.
Are the handles doing a thing?
Yeah, they just destroyed the French battalion.
Oh, flip.
How many battalions are they down now?
That block is just down. That's the first. That's
the
the
first
first
one
one
down.
down.
Last
Get rid of the second one. So
I'm not going to say that's the first time the army's lost, but
the sharpshooters in the building at them because they're no longer in combat.
Yep.
2 dice.
2 dice per piece, yeah.
what we're all
Reroll.
one hit.
They should be.
They're looking now.
There's no
Yeah, that's-
excess. No excess.
That
Pretty
now.
skirmishes in Brunswick.
Brigade. No, that brigade. on
2 over that.
Gadgets in there.
So I've lost one of them.
them.
2
Close
shots.
range, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
These are right.
And you saw that, that's all they
Roll
want.
one.
Well, I haven't had this.
Just trying to defend me. Take
2.
snow.
2 on this one.
Oh, flip.
Oh,
That's excess, is it?
That's 1 excess.
6. They
They
retreat
just
1.
ordered?
They are disordered.
So 5, they retreat 2. They're going to have to go back 2 rooms anyway.
They can't go there and can't go there.
Yeah.
It's just bonus.
They got 24 inches, so it's
24
quite a way.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, you want that to happen, didn't we? Need to reorder a bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was getting messy.
It's like when the fire burns down all like the dead trees, so the young seedlings can
exactly.
grow. Yeah, man.
The furs have popped out the actions.
Yeah. The koalas are already running down the road.
Does that
Yeah,
happen
it's good.
now?
What happened?
Does that happen now? So can I fire at them out of the house now then or not?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because you can't take 2 break tests in a turn.
No,
can you?
You can if you want.
You can, yeah.
You can't.
Why not? No, why can you not shoot them?
I think it happens at the end.
Shoot them.
But there's no purpose because
You're already shaken. You can't
I'll
have
shoot
any more
them to the
to
back
it.
of the.
Yeah, that's
Two
all
rats,
right.
you
Much
know.
better.
Oh, yeah,
Actually, it does make a difference because you've got more casualties. It would have been a minus on his break test.
2 hits on the.
You can't take it again though. It goes
No,
to zero.
but that's the difference it would have made. You've got that to 4 as well.
Can you shoot them?
But it goes back to zero.
They should be.
Is it this
But
one?
if he caused more casualties, it would be minus
just
on
move
his
them back
break
around.
test. The morale test goes down to 4.
But you wouldn't be able to take. You wouldn't take
The
the
one
other
that you
break.
shot with the
Well,
rifle.
another one.
Just
saying
from there.
If we did it after all the
This one,
shooting,
not here.
All right, yeah.
the combined effect of
Because
all the
they're
shooting would
very
be minus
right
minus.
But with that
Could
one,
you do that?
the only reason I would get to shoot him is because he'd retired.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
pointless.
Well, that was
That's
shit,
one-
you know.
That one is good. I like that.
I've got a funny balance out which
No, you don't. You don't have to do that at all.
No, you
definitely do.
In fact, I would recommend not doing that.
Can these see enough of those?
I would say it's a.
I'll say 2 shots.
See, yeah, see the 2 shots, so you take a -1 on you.
No
6
shot
inches.
shooter for them.
No, they're just thunder-headed.
The 6 inches are 3
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it.
One hit. Oh, you did.
That
did
was
it.
the same.
Is that it for shooting?
Hang on.
It's actually
no,
fives, I
no,
think,
no,
yeah.
no, not done.
It
squeeze
might
through
be
then?
in combat.
Me.
I'm hitting you on 5, you're hitting me back on 5.
Blast away at them.
Like that. So
2.
desperate to say something German. You know what I mean? I did just say.
Blood iron, I think. No, what is iron in German? I think it's iron, isn't it?
Iron, like as in iron in the ground. You did
Yeah.
it. Big up, yeah.
I think it's iron, yeah.
I live next door to Germans, I shall ask.
Was it the
Yeah.
figure
They'll
called?
not be watching, so you know message me.
Is there any more shooting? We're getting on with fatally, as you would say.
Let's do it.
So 5's all around, so this is handbag slashing
60,
for the Emperor. 5, 2, 5, yeah, 60.
6,
Oh.
2 hits. 2 each.
2,
Okay, yeah.
2, 4, 2 seeds.
I got it.
Oh!
Unfortunately, you still lose the combat though, because you only got 1.
Damn it!
I've got 3.
Dribble them double 6.
But it does mean there's no modifiers. So
I know, but they're gonna, Rich is looking at me.
ah!
That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, the current.
Yeah, I've got it. Sorry. Your glasses must have been
step the
Yeah, with your luck.
You rolled a 2 first, because you got further away.
Give him a 6. 2, 6. Thanks, Richie. You saved the whole flank by not standing next to me.
On to the big shoe.
Big show.
Oh. If you
Oh, here we go.
6 dice each, which is.
Guess what's come on this
Yeah,
one?
man.
See, what do you want to get for my
I'm
jump?
9.
How are
You're a
Richie?
9. I'm on 9, hand to hand.
I'm not sure for chasseurs.
What should now happen is
Razors are on
the
the 9.
credit should roll.
Am I
do it tomorrow?
Don't forget to mention that on my Hanoverians did the thing. Oh, you mean you shut it down already?
No, people have
My
seen it.
Hanoverians did the thing.
The Hanoverians do a thing over here. They've actually achieved something. Those dunder-headed Germans have managed to destroy an entire one of General Dan's French battalions. Oh, no, on this side, sorry. So that was a French battalion, but it's no longer. As long as they're not Hanoverian, that'll be all right. So I'm only joking. The Hanoverians were, of course, valuable allies for the British at the Battle of Waterloo. But we're going to the main clash in the centre here. This is going to be the final turn for today. We may have a discussion at the end of the game. I'll probably leave it running live as what we're going to do from here on out. But we've got 2 battalions of Belgian light cavalry some hussars at the front with some light dragoons at the back, or is it the way around?
Yeah.
Yep. And they are up against some French chasseurs. So let's roll some dice. I believe it's 6 dice each.
What do I get from Merlin? Who he joined in? We normally had 2 dice.
Okay, that's fair enough. If he's a 2, he's a wizard. So I don't know if he gets to cast a spell before you go.
Surely we should roll the credits and do this tomorrow.
Well,
This could be shit of us, couldn't it?
Cliffhanger.
no, we'll leave it out. I don't like to bury the lead. So, I was thinking about it.
Isn't it? There's 4 charging, no modifiers,
Yep.
hitting on 3s.
So here comes the Belgian. Oh, that's some good rolling from the cavalry there. That is 1 miss and 7 hits. Blimey, Charlie. They're rolling 9 dice each, Charlie.
No,
6.
8, because it was 6 plus 2 for the general.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
6.
So you're saving on 4s.
4s, yeah. I think the chasseurs might be in a bit of trouble here. Let's see.
7 dice.
They're attacking back with 7 dice.
No, this is the saves.
Saved.
All right, okay. Says 5, 2 go through. So that wasn't too bad at all.
Well done.
Attacking back.
And then you've got 6 hitting on 4s.
3s, charged.
3, sorry, yeah, well done.
Oh, it makes a difference. 5 hits there. So here come the saves. Richie's had terrible dice all day. Here come all the 6s.
So it's 2 as well, isn't
That's
it?
2 as well, yeah. So
Well,
it's
I
going to
think
come
you're
down to
gonna win.
supports.
I think you're going to.
I believe
I
he is
think we
going to
might
win.
have 1 each.
1 each.
The guys at the back, are they within 6? The chasseurs?
I don't think that. No. Well, in that case, you would win because he's got 1 at his flank, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So that's a minor win for the French, but it's good enough. Here comes the roll. Now, remember, cavalry always fall back, but
How many, we did 2 on each.
it's an 8, so they just fall back 1 move. They're okay. It does mean that the French get a sweeping charge, though. They can attack again. Yes! They could even go into the flank of... Oh, maybe not flank. They could probably go into the front of those guard there if he wanted to. If he wanted to.
Well, the supports don't. So his choice is he now hit the regiment behind, can't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
there's
goes to the other one behind.
a gap. But, no, I'm joking. That's fine. I wouldn't do that because I'm not that kind of guy. I am totally.
We know you are. We watched the game.
So he's going to advance into the...
Oh, no!
Oh, the flag has fallen. The flag has fallen.
It wasn't me.
Flag's down.
So they've followed up into the Dutch-Belgian light dragoons. So it's going to be rolling again. It's going to be 6 dice.
So it's you.
For, isn't there a chance that your general might be killed as well?
I was just going to look that up after.
We're going to do the end. Okay, no, I like it. Yeah.
So you'll be 6 hitting on 3s.
And the Dutch will be 6 dice hitting on 4s because they did not charge. So here we go for the French.
5.
There's a tree in the way. 5 hits. That's pretty tasty. Here come the saves.
So
3
that's
of
2
them
again.
save. That's not too bad. 2 go through.
2 go through. And I've got me 6 hitting on 4s.
Come on.
Come back to red dice.
Here we go.
Oh, not bad. 4 hits. Here come the saves.
2.
Oh, 2 saves. So 2 go through. Now, this is a very different situation because they don't have as many supports.
I think that's a draw, isn't it?
They can't support because they're in front. So he's got maybe support from there. You've got support from there. So yeah, I think it is a draw. But because you're shaken, you need to take a test.
Take a test.
Oh, here we go.
God.
It's a 4. They explode.
Done.
Not even.
And the French, battalion supporting them explode as well. So a crucial turn for the British there.
But we'll have to read. So
Oh, it's your general then.
no, I can't remember how it works.
What a way of ending the turn. I would suggest that Richie roll a dice. And if you roll a 1 or a 6, we'll have to figure out which one it is.
Right, so you want to go and have a look around the table.
So we are going to draw stumps there for the day. Don't disappear though, because we're going to look to see if Richie's general has been killed. I believe it's Van Merlin, I believe he's called.
He's quite a good one as well, isn't he?
Well, he's not when he's dead. So we're going to have, in the woods here, it looks like the French have pushed through. The Hanoverians are coming to meet them though.
74, 75.
In the middle here, we've got this French battalion at the far end of the picture, the top in the middle. They have actually exploded. They're not there anymore. Neither are the cavalry in front of them. So it's looking a little bit more dicey here in the centre. The British Guards, division are advancing here in the middle. It's you know what? I'm very glad I'm not over here, I can tell you, because we go over to my side of the table, which is over here. Now, these Brunswickers are just not dying or retreating at all. Very annoying. So the French are just piling up on the hill here, waiting for the dam to burst so they can get down into these juicy Hanoverians down in the valley. But as it stands at the moment, we've got General Dan's brigade at the front here. He is handily catching the bullets for my brigade that's behind them. So thank you very much for that, Dan. And behind them we've got some lancers as well. So it's looking good on this flank for the French. But over here on the British right, it's not looking so good. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Before I go, I can see I've had another super chat. So thank you very, very much for that. I'm just going to go and see who that was from. Let me get a long shot of the table while I do that. That was from 213 AIB. Thank you very much, buddy. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you. But yeah, no, I should have focused. This is my chicken hat. It wasn't always on the screen, but I have been wearing him at the crucial combats. He's not helped at all. But there you go. It turns out that the general is only a risk if he dies. So, sorry, if the unit is shaken. Yes, that's what I meant. But as it stands, we are drawing stumps for today. I'm just going to ask the chaps, are we continuing this tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes, seems to be the consensus. Now, we started a bit late today. I don't want to suggest that we're going to start super early tomorrow. That's a vital ground box on the corner there. We'll talk about those a little later. But what a douche. But we'll be back tomorrow. I want to say around about 11:30, 11 o'clock, but it might be a little sooner. Please check. I'll put up a post for when we're on our way. And so just keep an eye on the channel. And I'll try and put it on Facebook as well. And we shall see you then. Thank you so much for watching so far. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Now, they can retire, can't they?
Yes, they can choose because they didn't win the